Hi there, it's me, the Smash Bros. Trifles. So here will be my final prediction video for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fast 2, since it most likely is coming out tomorrow. But this will, of course, there's a slim chance it won't, like a very tiny chance that won't be in the direct. So obviously this won't be, so this might not be the last one if they don't reveal it tomorrow. But they probably are. So we're just gonna do a safe bet. Alright, on to our first final. Scorpion. I think I kind of talked briefly about him last time, but I feel like I decided to get him out of the way. I was just gonna do another file that I teased at the last one, but I'm going to save him for just a little bit longer in this video. But I decided to do Scorpion first because I think he's the most unlikely choice. I mean, it would be cool, but they'd probably have to, censor him. That's at least what everyone thinks. They probably would have to censor him, and if they did, it wouldn't be Scorpion anymore. So yeah. So I don't think he'll be in, but never say never. I do think he could be a Mipha costume, considering we might get an American character, like, say, Master Chief or Crash, which are characters I already talked about in my previous two videos. So we could get a Mipha costume in this wave, or in the next one, like we did with Steve, but, well, with the Travis one, and the Steve one, and Bomb and stuff. So we could get him as a Mipha costume, but we also could get him as a final, but I don't think we will. On to our next character, which is Miles Tails Prowl. All Tails. Alright, so he's another pretty unlikely character, which we're gonna get to my next prediction will be another pretty likely character. At least maybe not this pass, but like the next one, 11, maybe. But yeah, so Tails is already a Mipha costume, and they haven't, what's the word? They haven't denied the theory that if a character's a Mipha costume, they won't be a final. And he was a DLC one, which I think does make it, well, he's probably not gonna be a final. But it's sad. I think I personally want him more than, like, say, Dr. Eggman. I think Dr. Eggman is a close second, though. I mean, he'll have such a cool moveset. But I'd rather have Dr. Eggman than no Sonic character. Of course, we don't know if we will get one. I also did talk about him in my other previous videos. Alright, now, I teased this at the end of the last one. He'll, I think, is the most likely Nintendo character we could get. So yeah, which I think it will be a new Pokemon from Sword and Shield. I know. Alright, so listen out. So hear me out. So, we basically have got Pokemon, and every time there's a new Pokemon game, we got a new Pokemon. We even got a new one in this game, being Incineroar, which is pretty cool. I'm also planning to play Smash today. I don't know if we'll go out. I'm gonna have to, probably delete this video after this comes out from my phone. So don't stay. So yeah, so it might be an episode, but yeah, I do think we could get one. Like, it's probably the most likely Nintendo character. I mean, we already have Min Min, which is to promote arms, and we have Pyro and Mithra, which represents Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Two new Switch games. Now I think we could be due for one. There's this one YouTuber I've been talking about who says we might get Clash of Wayman, which would be cool. I mean, I did kind of want Wayman, and I still do. I just don't think we'll get him. But we could get one. This other guy posted enough theory that this next one could be like an American one, and then the next one could be a Nintendo character. And a Pokemon would kind of be bittersweet. It's kind of, I mean, the last fighter in the base game of Ultimate was Incineroar. Now it just makes sense for the last one we get to be a new Pokemon. Honestly, I don't really know much about the new Pokemon, but I do think Toxtricity would be cool, or maybe Willboom. I don't really know much of Pokemon. Maybe it could be one of those Pokemon that are teased in Directs. Maybe not like the one that can turn into like objects. That'd probably be cool, but probably won't happen. Then we have Piranha Plants and We Fit Trainer. So never say never, but yeah. I'm not really content that we might get one. That we get a new Pokemon. I'd say probably maybe 60% of me thinks we might get one. Maybe 50. Like, we could get one, we could not. It makes sense why we would get one. Like, if we get a new one, not like, say, we get one from Gen 2 or Gen, I don't know, 7 maybe. If it was at Gen 7. But, yeah. Now, let's go on to my other ones. Which is Chun-Li. So, in one of my previous videos, I talked about how we could get Dante from Devil May Cry. And we still could. He'd also be another character I'd be pretty happy about. He could be another likely character, though, too. Since, we haven't got the Lloyd one. Which I also talked about him, too. But, yeah. Only thing we'll get Chun-Li, I mean, we already have, Canon. So I don't think we'll do again another Street Fighter character in Ultimate. Maybe in the next game. Like, I do think Chun-Li has a good chance in, like, the next Smash game. Maybe. But Chun-Li get in Ultimate, I don't think so. Never say never, like I just said. So she still has a chance. But there's another Capcom character who also is pretty likely, which this one is Phoenix Light. So he's also another Capcom character. I do think if we get like a Capcom character like say Dante or Chun-Li or like who else could we get from Capcom? Can we think of any other ones? We already got the 9 Monster Hunter and like Awful. Which could point that I might not get one, but again, never say never. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about him. Another character I want to talk about is the one, yeah, Paper Mario. So as you know, Paper Mario comes from Paper Mario. I do think he could be like a cool Mii costume, but I don't think he'll be a fighter. It's simple, but then again, he is simple. Get it? Kiss paper. Alright, so now I'm gonna give you my last two predictions. My next one is Spyro the Dragon. Now, some people say they want Spyro, some say they want Crash. I originally did say I wanted Spyro, but now I really want Crash more. And Crash is probably way more likely. So yeah, sorry Spyro. You're probably not gonna be flying into the battlefield. But they can never say never. And my last character prediction. Drum roll, please. Octolings. At least someone from Splatoon. Now, considering I said like Dr. Eggman Tails, I'm just saying basically anyone from Splatoon. But probably the Octolings. Well, most people thought they'd be clones, or some people thought they wouldn't be because they were made too late in development. And some people all addicted maybe we could get them as like DLC. Like we have Splatoon 2, 3 I mean. I spot Splatoon 2. But we have Splatoon 3 coming next year. Also the reason I said Tails is because they have Sonic. I did have new Sonic stuff coming. Like Sonic Colors Ultimate. Which is mainly just a port, but it was a Wii game. Wii exclusive game. But yeah. Again, I don't think we're gonna know Nintendo character. I mean, I wanted to say 3 Nintendo characters in this video since I guess we kinda have 3 Nintendo characters. If you count Power and Myth as 2. 2 different characters. Then we have like 3 Nintendo characters. But if you count as like 1, then we have like the reason I said 3 predictions because we might have 3. Again, I don't really think so, but there's still a possibility. I don't know how likely it is we'll get another one. I'm probably in the same boat like I am with a Pokemon, which is about 50 or 60%. But that's gonna do it for this video. So tell me who you want below and who you think will be the most likely choice. Stay tuned and always wear a seatbelt when you're driving a vehicle.